It'll be fine. Save just in case we have a crash. Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Oof. Okay.
Forwards!
Cover me, all right?
That'll do.
Go for their hearts!
But in regards to like the difficulty that this competition
A
is,
solid
if it
plan.
was on a harder difficulty, it would be a very short competition.
Let us be careful.
All right, let's see if we can pick up Ninio. Yep. Here she comes. I think. Yeah.
Tread lightly. I've spotted something.
All right, there should have been more there. Guess not.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check.
They all failed
Crazy
on
eyes?
finding the gear.
Check.
Of course they did.
Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Who are you calling boy?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister.
Yeah, Ninio will
Sin,
have a chance to
a
find it.
devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird.
Hmm.
Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment. In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
These answers are wrong. The correct answer is Izergal, a glaive made of red adamantine.
Mm-hmm.
This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
It's an auroch.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Who would have thought cultists are dumbasses?
Damn it! She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more. They still might manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Aw, mama's boy.
Wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
I'll tear your throat out.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Howdy, night.
I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray!
Rude.
Distract them from me. Time to share your treasures.
I'll rip you apart!
The spirits demand your blood.
Level up. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Ah, these guys.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Gold. Red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
No.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622.
Next.
Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Arilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the World Wound, the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Inquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Architect.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation.
Who are you?
It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great encyclopedia Golarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
What were you getting at with all those questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader.
Okay.
And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So you're saying I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Why do you keep calling me boy?
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Canabras isn't safe right now. Shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me
Sure.
on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations?
No.
Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
To join forces, you have to follow my instructions during our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
Okay.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Oh, need to see how many. So we're up to 3 completed quests there. All right, let's see if she. Oh, Ninio failed. All right. Good job, folks. Good job. Well, we just leveled. Maybe we'll get another opportunity to do it. Blood Rager. For now, we're going to continue with Paladin. Nope, she missed the items, but we just leveled up, so I think we get another crack at it after we level up. Yeah. Nauseated would help with the... Yeah, it would have been nice. But, yeah. Maybe next time. Little late on that. We give her the weapon focus for the rapier. I already missed land, though. Making a barbecue chicken salad sandwich with cheese. Batman likes food. Me hungry. Hungry. Let's see. Never know what to take in these early levels. I'm kind of thinking about taking her the route of the throwing axes. We just don't have any yet. You can either rapid shot or toughness. And they all failed to check again. Jesus Christ. Absolutely horrid people. Lan would have spotted it.
Follow my steps.
Okay. We even get there? Can we bypass the market square and just go to the library? Yeah. Cannot. Say this game is Pathfinder, but it feels better. I've never played pen and paper or tabletop Pathfinder.
It
So.
went splendidly.
Oh, I definitely feel that it's better than Kingmaker. Mm-hmm.
You are today's sacrifice.
Attack!
The light take you!
Let's real time it. Okay. Well, it's going to feel similar because it's made by the same people. It's supposed to feel similar. Illusionist. All right.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Cover me, all right?
Go for their hearts! No, for me.
Of course you did.
Into the fray!
Aim carefully.
Get him. Maybe? Why is he still alive?
The light, take you! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
There he goes. Yeah, the chance to unlock stuff is a huge quality of life, and then the lockpicks as well.
I'll rip you apart!
Let's head out.
Area exit. We just got here. It's gonna be rats, isn't it? It's gonna be rats. Oh. I have not tried that.
No match for me. I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Oop. Yeah.
No glory without risk!
They'll beg me to stop.
Ooh. That was almost very
Stab you or
bad.
zap you. Why not both?
the fray!
Basically, your current fist damage with a size 2 category bonus, and each hit with the force of a mountain. Well, then you should try it with legendary proportions. Make them even bigger.
You are today's sacrifice!
That was a little ugly. Not quite there yet. Feel like you would get a little nutty if you did it even more nutty, I should say. Okay.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Distract them for me.
Crap. Okay. Yep, get rid of the sharpshooter.
Forwards!
Good.
You're irrelevant.
At that point, it's going to hit hard enough to where you need to be a mountain to survive getting hit once.
Time to share your treasures.
Good sneak attack. Cleric down.
A solid plan.
The light take you!
Good job. Crappy loot. Wait, there's loot over there I missed. Yep, there's a chest. Locked one.
Tread lightly.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel
Oh,
offended.
Ember.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice.
There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It's as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
They're insane. We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me.
What happens if we don't
Just do what
interfere?
you've decided to do.
Does she just set them ablaze?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain
That
the
sounds
power
like
to destroy the spawn
the opposite
of
of what
abyss.
you should do.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
Sheathe your weapons and step away from her, or else.
Whoa, whoa, no need for that.
Knights slowly back away from the girl.
Please, don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. Please don't hurt them. They just made a mistake.
Jesus. The knights look at each other and take off running.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
I doubt that.
I don't trust her. She isn't what she seems. What she would have us believe she is.
Neither were you at the beginning.
That is no simple-minded child before us.
Who are you?
Call me Ember. I live here, on the streets. For many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl. And that crow you have, that's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks. But Soot taught me those. Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Yeah, Ember is my favorite companion. Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful in fighting the demons.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
She's more useful than you are, Camilla.
Sure. Let's go.
We're not going to take her just yet. And there's the rats.
Pretty good, aren't I?
And here come all the rats.
apart!
Alright, it's not so bad on normal. On hard, it was just unbearable. This is
Go
manageable.
for their hearts!
What a discovery!
I hope you appreciate this.
It's almost like when you betray a kind person and they call you out on it, but in a nice but brutal way. Hey. All right, yeah. That's what I wanted to do. I couldn't remember which option was which. I canceled the summoning. Okay. Yep. She's usually right. Okay. This is where they were. Lisa. Who are you? Take a closer look at her. She is a drow. With your appearance. You're a drow, aren't you? You guessed correctly. I am drow. I don't think that gives you the right to judge me. There is much you don't know about me. I know who you are. You're Kalisa, the cultist of Daskari. That's a lie. I loathe demons and I kill any I come across. Why would foreign slander you? You're asking questions that are dangerous and in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chances that a traitor's dagger will find it into your back. I believe you.
Another mystery revealed.
All right, let's look at our formation. Uljif, you need to be up there. We have Camilla in the back, just as a somewhat of a protective buffer. It's been a little bit since we've hard saved. Okay. Not sure how to pronounce that, but Iritu. Thank you for the follow.
Cover me, all right?
Good snake attack.
Attack!
wide open.
No match for me.
Get him. Almost.
Into the fray.
I hate Dretch so much.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Like giving someone cheese when they're asked, despite knowing they're lactose intolerant and that it would not be good for them. I mean, or anyone around them.
You should have listened to reason.
That's like unleashing a weapon of mass destruction.
Your pain is my pleasure.
Okay then. He went flying. Okay. I mean, if you've been around anyone who's lactose intolerant that eats cheese, it's evil. It's pure concentrated evil. Quest complete.
The fatigue befalls even the best.
I'm gone.
Okay. So in theory, we can go around. Let's take it all. Yep. Wait. Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad: strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Drast emerges from the oblivion of his leaden sleep, like a drowned man dragging himself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on his chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again. The blood stain on his shirt betrays its presence beneath. There's no time to investigate what the cause of his malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Drast be up to the challenge if his thoughts are so muddled and his entire body aches after a day's toil? Can't ignore my health. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of his subconscious, but leaving a path open to return next time. Drast seeks refuge in sleep. Drast recalls that he slept peacefully in Defender's heart. Wait. Okay. Alright. Spell slots. Now we can camp. Okay. Wait. We have extra copy recipe. Okay.
Nenio, don't you fear death?
I fear nothing, for fear is the enemy of experimentation. But everyone in the world should fear my death. Coming to terms with such a loss will be arduous indeed.
All right, let's see if we can get to the library from here. 3 hours. Here we go. Hard save it here.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Follow my steps.
We're under heavy encumbrance now. Okay. This time they haven't lit the fire yet. A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is splattered with blood. He greets you with deep, booming voice. Ah, Crusaders, excellent. I'm Captain Caleb Sazomal, and these are my men. I'm about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here, these pathetic imitators of the traitor Arilu, who tricked their way into the ranks of the Crusaders. What happened to the library? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? I mean, if it works, it works. Why do you want to burn them? Look around you. The city's in burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost, all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters, and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons just like Arilu did with Socorus. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. Nope. Nope. Not interested in your games with fire. They lied to you. They're the traitors. The true crusaders are burning. Thought I'd pull one over on you there. Too bad it didn't work out for you. You'll meet your death in the flames with the rest of the scum. My new masters, the demons, will be pleased that I wiped out another couple of crusaders.
You can handle them, right?
Nighty night.
Forwards! The light, take you!
All right. Let's wait. All right, coup de grace. That'll work. And storyteller's safe anyway. Blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale papery skin covered in age spots, spine curved by the passage of time. This is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found among the best. A bearded elf. Very intriguing. I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting on your chin in the interest of science, of course. I'm Storyteller. Wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I'm not mistaken. How come you didn't burn in the fire? I don't know. Okay. Taking you to Defender's Heart. Yes. Would have liked to save the other ones, but yeah.
Let us be careful.
That would be some save scumming. All right, Storyteller. Storyteller's Ring. So this ring is we have Ember. Now lynch mob call themselves Crusaders, for shame. People worship the gods only because they're afraid of being responsible for themselves. That's probably my favorite line in all this so far. Guess from her words, her patron is Adoletta. Powerful Archon, one of the Imperial Lords, also known as the Grandmother Crow. Oh, I was only joking. Okay. So, spellbook. And for now, I feel I need Camilla with us. At least until we get Darren. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4 completed quests. So we're still accurate. Alright, she's giving us the quest for the Nameless Ruins. Okay. I went to the market square, yeah. I did the first wing of that area, and then I went to the library. Get Storyteller, which I think I'm going to have to go back there because I didn't finish looting everything. But let's go do Woljif's. Go to the hideout. Random encounter.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
What? It's real time it. Everybody? Looks like it. Oh, I need to look into getting the bag of holding as well.
Be careful, everyone.
Okay. Okay.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Distract them for me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll rip you apart!
Okay. Burden of proof lies on the accuser. Doesn't have anything to prove. It speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so you'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Are you a city guard or something? What happened? Laroon is the culprit, if I remember correctly. All right.
Tread lightly.
So we can't give the name of the culprit early. I think we need to speak to Erebeth first on his quest. Thank you. Okay, so we got the next step.
I'm gone.
I'm God? Is that what he said? Random enemies. 3 XP.
The heartbeat quickens.
Oof. Okay.
Time to share your treasures.
Of course, they're going after me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Into the fray!
Mind over muscle. You're irrelevant.
You are today's sacrifice.
What? Real time. All right, let's double check here because I'm fairly positive we left loot here. Like, we didn't even loot these guys. Just take it.
What's that there?
Follow my steps.
Find it? Okay. Sorry, my wife was looking for her wallet. She couldn't find
Let's
it.
head out.
Oh.
Let us be careful.
A failure is just a step to a success.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I will help where I can.
You need me.
Good.
Oh, they all failed.
Anything new?
Enormous black rift cuts the library in half, goes so deep that only one can wonder who could have possibly wreaked such destruction.
We should prepare.
Don't mind me.
Have you ever watched a squirrel chew on a Cheeto? I have not.
Tread
I
lightly.
imagine it would be entertaining regardless. Okay. And that's everything here. A little bit. Is he all orange on his fur where his hands were? Right. Okay. Just watching it, hold it, and just nipping away at it.
You should have listened to reason.
Oh, good. I think squirrels will eat just about anything they can bite into. Okay, hard save it here. Might be making a mistake coming here right now.
Huh? What's that?
If I remember correctly, this is probably going to be a mistake. Let's wait till we're at least level 4 to come here. Yeah. done it on a full party at 3? Just because it can be done doesn't mean I should do it, you know? Ania, why are you moving so slow? She's exhausted. Okay. Okay, buds. Shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, but with this competition, I have to be cautious. All right, screw it. We'll do it. And if I remember correctly, I did it on either core or hard my first time through. It was okay, but I can't remember what level I was.
Ask nicely. Watch and learn. This is my kind of work.
I'll bathe in your blood.
On normal, it definitely should not be an issue.
I'm gone.
Just don't get careless. I'm always careless. It's part of my problem.
No reason to pause.
You can trust me.
Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
Who, me?
So, Taya.
I don't think, yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of a different one. This is a different one that I thought. But I have the memory of a goldfish, so that's not surprising at all.
Follow my steps.
Okay. Yeah, this was not where I thought I was. Go back to the square.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
You think going to the tower? I mean, yeah, it's only an hour. Hopefully we don't get fatigued on the way there.
My skills exceed yours.
I kind of want to get some more levels before I start getting into the graveyard portion of the market square, because those specters, the black ghosts, they
I
are
refuse to accept their statement.
pretty rough to deal with. Yep, fate shows no mercy. Wait, what?
Cover me, all right?
Okay. It's because we went the demon path, I'm guessing. What do you want, foe? Why did you attack me? Because you are darkness. The abyss lives within you, and you gladly submit to it. I can sense you are recently allowed your bloodlust to blind you in order to stand against a powerful demon. This confrontation took place very close by, somewhere deep below the city, but the echo of your deeds has reverberated much further. The world takes note of all doings, deeds, even thoughts, noble and dark alike. I don't know what you are, but you frighten me, and I am a memory of someone who spent centuries fearlessly fighting the hordes of the abyss. You fought for centuries, and you lost for centuries. Maybe the world needed someone stronger than you to get the job done. The horde of the abyss have battled each other since the dawn of time, but the triumph of one monster over another offers no reprieve to mortal kind. No matter who emerges victorious from that battle, they will inevitably turn their weapons on us. Okay. Whoever you are, keep quiet. There's a horde of enemies just beyond this door. Come over here. Is that Greybor? Yeah, it is.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Wait, really? Be quiet and watch. This is the best part. This didn't happen on my other playthrough. Okay. Split us into groups quickly, and I'll tell you where to go and what to bring back. Go back to Baphomet. Must be missing his lapdog. Hey, Barely. How you doing? Looking forward to the competition here. Yeah, I think it was, I came at a different time, so Greybor wasn't here on my last playthrough. I'm doing good, man. Almost got knocked out of the competition already. And they turned against each other. I'm in charge here. No looting, only slaughter. Yep, the water elemental almost took me out. So be careful if you do that.
I'd stay away from there right now. The tower is the main stronghold of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth and their allies. Going up against that many of them would be suicide. I have a better idea.
Looking forward to it, although I'm slightly concerned I may die first. That was my concern as well, and still is. So I'm one of the early starters to the competition. So I'm potentially being the first one to be knocked out. What's your better idea?
If the demons and their mortal agents were better organized, the Crusaders would have been crushed long before now. but they're always trying to spread in every direction. Right now, in every corner of the city, there are demons like Kylus who are trying to consolidate their forces to launch a joint attack on the Defender's heart.
Okay. Who are you?
Greybor. I'm a contract killer who's been hired to kill that demon that just walloped that other one. I've tracked him all the way here, and was planning to kill him when that crowd showed up, so I had to pull back.
So, there are people who only hunt demons. And demons think they are the superior predators.
I hadn't either, barely. When I did my last playthrough, I didn't find it. Like, I heard people talk about it, and I guess I just missed that door. I didn't see it. So I went looking for it this time, and it found me.
They think so. Their overconfidence will be their downfall.
It downed Sela, then downed Camilla, took Lan to half health before we finally beat it. What do you suggest?
Don't even think about trying to take them all on single-handed. You'll be mincemeat. Better to warn the Crusaders in the Defender's heart that the demons are planning to attack. And later, once the attackers have been taken care of, it'll be much easier to sweep through this tower and eliminate the Defenders left behind.
Okay.
Like when dueling with rapiers. One doesn't lunge, but waits for the opponent to strike and leave themselves open.
Yeah, exactly like that.
You didn't have Lan. Lan is a machine gun. I'm honestly kind of sad I didn't take him this time.
Or like in cards, wait for your opponent to play his hand, and then dive under the table, grab the
I
pot.
wanted to try out Windwag. Thanks for the advice. Who hired you?
I'm afraid that's confidential. As a professional, I'm obliged to keep my client's name a secret.
We could attack them together.
I have no desire to die today. If you choose to go in there, I'll take advantage of the opportunity, of course. I'll kill Kylus and get back here as quickly as I can. I'm not going to fight any of the others. I don't work for free.
I can hire you.
The city is burning. People are dying. And you're thinking about how to fill your pockets?
Yes. So what? Listen here, girl. If you're so eager
Gotta love
to save
assassins.
someone, go and do it. And don't waste your breath preaching at me. I hope you act wisely.
The dumbass in me wants to try to push this fight, but I know my luck and I will end up dying. So it's better to not push it, I think. So yeah. I think we'll just warn them. Like if this wasn't a competition, and I was just doing another playthrough, I would definitely attempt to take them out there. Alright. Hard save it in case we crash. Yeah, I forgot about this, but I don't think I want to go in that part yet.
Stupid thing.
Can we rest now?
Stupid thing.
No? How about now?
Wow. Okay, Windwag. You screwed us. How's our corruption? Yeah, we can do it. Just wanted to peel an apple. Yeah, I kind of miss Land's athletics
Let us be
checks.
careful.
I'd have to go through this way instead, actually. Hello? There they go. Did not want to do this wing yet. Oh, absolutely, barely. But I didn't take Windwag with me last time, so I wanted to try her out, especially since I'm doing an evil playthrough. Okay, so Harlan, Holrun. Half-orc Blood Rager. The Gold Dragon Mythic. I think that'd be a really nice fit. Okay. What is this hideous creature? We call ourselves the Neithers. Our forebears bore the brunt of the demon's first strike, and in thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them to the catacombs. But now that the demons are mauling you in the streets, you need allies, even hideous ones like us. Mongrels, descendants of the Crusaders? Huh. A feral specimen, no doubt. You obviously know human speech, surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. If she causes any trouble, I'll hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. Who are you to be asking me such questions? I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. You've done a sterling job protecting the city. Seize the scum. Prelates see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang someone without a trial, that's unworthy of a servant of Iomade. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Iomade, and I won't question yours. Reveal the light of heaven. You're telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. That can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. What precisely are you accusing them of? Treason. Yeah, they were trying to meddle with the Wardstone. Say nothing. You're a murderer, zealot and a murderer. But you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that the Wardstone was weakened and you wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is, my young adepts were trying to save the Wardstone and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons. But you have done nothing to prevent it. And now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit you were wrong, as always. And with a wave of his wand, the Aasimar vanishes. He fled, the heretic. He's no doubt. Ironic. Thank you for the follow. What about you? Now, he's no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. What about you? If you've truly been marked out for a gift from heaven, this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back that filthy traitor. I'm almost certain that he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the Wardstone is clear proof. Are you obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Why? Why? You must not be from these parts, or you wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false guises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No. By trickery. Were it not for me, Canabras would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then and I had just joined the crusade. Back then, Canabras didn't have a garrison so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day, at dawn, a group of refugees came into the city gates, bold as brass. Guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. It was no matter. Everyone was welcome in our city. If you came from Mendev, or if you hauled yourself here from across the seas, the crusade accepted all and sundry. But on this occasion, we paid dearly for our laxity. What am I playing? I'm playing a human grenadier alchemist is what I'm playing. Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed towards the Wardstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it. The light of the goddess burned them all. So they through the blood from afar, splattering the wardstone from every direction. And the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Manago is her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been sitting ducks, and the creature was right too. We let our guard down, and we got what we deserved. Basically, I'm playing him like a mad scientist, going evil or lawful evil, might slip into chaotic, I don't know, maybe neutral, and probably going to go lich. But we'll see. There's a lot up in the air right now. I might not even survive long enough to make that decision. That's why I went with this portrait. It's basically a mad scientist. I hope you survived long enough to get to the Golden Dragon. The Gold Dragon mythic path. My other playthrough, I just got that far, maybe a little bit further in my other playthrough before this started. We'll have to come back to that playthrough after all this. And they've been sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Daskari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here. The goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again. And we're still fighting. Now that is what vigilance and discipline can do. Did he really warn you about the attack? Always breaking in with incoherent prophecies that came to them in dreams. I won't lie, sometimes what they said did come to pass. But can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics over cold hard facts of intelligence reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered in a treasonous plan in their dreams, and those lunatics would have been only too happy to listen. See, I'm definitely fingers crossed, but I'm a fool. And I do things I shouldn't do 90% of the time. Kind of like going after the water elemental. This time, Mr. Curls for Brains came to me and declared that demons were about to attack the city and that the Wardstone's power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. Taint. Iomade forgive me for even repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he should have been locked up, along with his followers, and interrogated. But instead, I simply increased the surveillance on them. And what next? My people caught them red-handed, trying to attack the Wardstone with unknown magic. And not 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection between these events. Whether deliberately or under demonic influence, the Desnants played right into the hands of Daskari's hordes. And they almost left the city completely defenseless. Ramian covered for his people the whole time and helped them escape my guards. So you suffered greatly in battle. I had to deal with a brood of Abasus. Death demons. Judging by his pallor, he has lost a significant amount of his energy. But right now he's far from the peaks of his abilities. Abasus. This prelate is mighty, sure enough, but a strong predator is tired and spent after defeating a rival, and he becomes tempting prey for smaller hunters. The smaller predators, in turn, should ensure that they do not choose a target that is far superior to them. Weakness can be deceiving. What would a city girl know about wild predators? I was educated at home. My studies were most rigorous. There's nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. Tell me yourself that you received a light-bringing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It's no secret that those passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming around underground. That's why I'll keep keeping an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. I have to go. So he's been killing mongrels as well.
Tread lightly.
Hate this guy. Hate this guy.
I'm gone.
Also considering going the Ion or the Aeon path. Let's see. I do remember this. Purple stone knife. Yeah. Retain the power. We have no choice but to wield that purple knife for now.